Happy 2020! Today is the first day of a brand new year and a keto reset. Let me roll up my windows. They are making a bunch of noise. I have lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey. Yes, I have put some weight on because I stopped weighing back in early November because I literally gained like 7 pounds overnight and went to 202. Stop weighing. Here or there, I weighed. On the 27th, I woke up and I weighed at 210 after Christmas cheats and freaked out. So, what did I weigh today? Well, let me show you, and then we will discuss those numbers. We're not going to dwell on how higher they are or lower, whatever they are. Let's look, and then we'll talk. Okay, as you saw, it was 201.8, I think it was. Not really sure, but you saw the correct number. So, I'm not going to be mad at that number because it is like 2 ounces less than when I stopped weighing 2 months ago. I had tons of cheats. I had a full week of carving up to see if I could shock my body into obeying me. I am mad that my actual size went up though. So the weight might be the same, but my actual size drastically went up. So that is why the other day I did how I'm going to do my keto reset video showing you how these jeans that won't even close by 7 inches. That's going to be a gold pair of jeans that I will probably put on once every 6 weeks or so and just see what my progress is in those body areas. Also, I took a picture of me in a very tight, small tank top, and I want to see those get looser or see my stomach get smaller. So we're not only going by the scale, we're not only going by a keto mojo meter, we're also going to go by clothes. So I'm going to show you what I've had for breakfast today, and I'm going to show you my different readings with the keto mojo and the blood sugars. Let me show you. Okay, so I'm about to unbox this and use it for the first time. I gotta hook it to my phone too, I see. Oh, I wish I did that already. But let's see what's inside our keto mojo. Let me try pulling you up a little higher. There we go, that's better. Wow, that's a lot of papers. I'm just saying, do we really need this many papers? Okay, so we have a lot of papers that come with it. Guess I'm going to need to do this in a second before I even use it. So if you like reading manuals, they got you covered. I don't usually read them. Alright, and you open it up. And I'm going to need to buy more because it only comes with 10 glucose, 10 ketones. This little pricky thingy, and your little needles. Yeah, I'm not using the one they came with. I think this is a setup one. Let me see. I think this is when you buy. Yeah, I'm not even trying to fight with that today. I think that's the one you stick in when you buy the little controlled glucose test thingy to make sure it's working. But yeah, let me hook it to my phone and we will do my blood. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. I think this is the glucose one. I'm not even sure if I can really record while doing this or it won't sync. Like, I'm really confused how this works. Hold on. I'm going to go get my glucose meter because this is 15 points higher than when I woke up and I've eaten nothing today. Okay, so I trust this one. This one equals what the doctor's office says. That one is like way off. Because this is what it was when I woke up an hour ago. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, we'll try the ketones in 1 second. Okay, so my house is a little crazy right now. So now we're doing ketone ones. This is ketone Ketone test. Okay. I've never done these before, ever. I've done the pea strips. They didn't work. I was in keto for so long that they no longer work. So, ow, that one hurt. That was lower than usual. This is weird. Is it supposed to say all those numbers? I guess I should have read the manual. Now, y'all have seen the only things I've eaten for the last 4 days is the same things over and over again. It's under 20 total carbs. I am not in ketosis according to this. According to this, no ketosis. I've been up for over an hour, so we are going to have a collagen coffee. And then an hour later, we're going to come back and we're going to check my sugar again and we're going to check my ketones again. And I better start ordering some of these bad boys because we need to figure this out for the new year. Okay, we are going to try this again. It has been over an hour since I had my collagen coffee. So we're going to try the blood sugar in both devices again. I think I grabbed the wrong one. Then we are going to do the ketones again. Okay, so the blood sugar has gone up on my normal blood meter by 9 points. Okay, so this one has gone down though. Now, let's go to ketones. Hey, don't make fun of me. My baby's on the phone making fun of me. Yay, just a tiny bit up. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more strips because I'm going to need a lot of testing to figure out what's going on here. So, yeah, if anyone wants to gift me some ketone strips from Mojo from Amazon, but no, you don't have to. But if anyone does, because these things are going to be expensive, and I'm going to have to use them after my meals to find out what's going on. To see if I can have coconut flour and stuff. But the drink this morning, the collagen drink, does not hurt me. It actually helped raise it, so that's a plus. That's a win. It lowered the glucose also on this meter, went up on this meter, so I don't get it. And this meter was higher this morning. This meter was way lower. So I am not on metformin, so my readings are going to be higher than a normal person because I have polycystic ovary syndrome, and I'm very, very, very insulin resistant. And I'm making breakfast. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, I skipped the cinnamon, syrups, all of that today. So it's more like just eggs with 1 tablespoon of, it's 3 eggs, 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, and some butter. And I'm going to try and see what this tastes like. I don't normally just like eggs plain, so we're trying it this way. I think tomorrow I might make half of it this way and then put a fried egg on top and kind of soak it up with that. That might be good. Okay. So, they say never test until you've been up for an hour without eating anything. So, I was not even in ketosis. But after I drank one of my collagen coffees, and this is my second one of the day, I managed to get in very low ketosis. I did not test after my breakfast. I was going to, and it's going to take a few days before more strips can get here. And they're really expensive, people, like insanely expensive. So I don't want to use them all up. It only came with 10. I used 2 today already. So until the other ones come here, I'm going to be a little more sparingly with them. Like, I'm going to be more careful with them. So I am on my way to pick up Zaxby's for the kids. And I'm going to get some too because I am having the plain wings. I probably won't have it with the ranch, but if I do, I still have plenty of carbs. So if I am doing total carbs, as of right this minute, I've had 9 total carbs of the day. If I am doing net, I'm at 4 net carbs of the day. I have been doing net. So that's where I'm going with right now. Just until I start stalling. Once I start stalling, I will go to total. But since I'm doing good with net, that's where we're sticking with right this minute. I'm losing about 2 pounds a day. Literally, the scale is really dropping like 2 pounds a day. So I'm thrilled because I need to get back to the 187, which I only stayed there. Okay, I've been there 2 or 3 times. I was only there for 1 day and jumped up like 5 pounds the next day every time. I couldn't stay there no matter what I ate, no matter how careful I was. I jumped right back up. And that is what put me on the no weighing scale thing. I am going to show you my exercise, but it won't be a lot. I am having some kind of nerve, some kind of weird issue where my hands are shaking like pieces. I don't know if you watched yesterday's video when I was filming the dinner. The camera was shaking everywhere. It's because my hand was shaking. I couldn't make it stop. My head is also constantly, it could be good for a long time and then all of a sudden shake like insanely where it hurts my neck, my shoulders, my spine. Everything hurts afterwards, and it can happen over and over again. I thought I had started right before Thanksgiving, but I went back and looked at other videos that I didn't actually post, and one of them is because my head was shaking in them, and I just thought I was doing it somehow. I just thought it was a terrible picture, and but now I realize it's been shaking longer than I thought. I used to feel my neck do something funky and head, and I was thinking it's because I had gotten a new haircut and maybe I was just feeling my hair on my head because I've never had short hair. No, it was actually really shaking. So, like I said, I'm having Zaxby's. It is extremely high in calories because they are chicken wings, and chicken wings, I think it's 100 calories a wing, but there's no seasoning and no breading. Yes, it's fried, probably in some bad oil. I actually don't know what kind of oil they use. Maybe I'll ask them. But I'm usually okay eating it with no issues. So we'll see tomorrow because I've been doing great. Really, really good eating my coconut chicken and my broccoli and cheese, and my weight has been going down every day. I also used 1 less tablespoon of the coconut flour today. So 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, at least the one I get, is 8 total carbs and 3 net. And today I only use 1 of those, and it made it not as much like a pancake. It made it taste more like eggs, which was fine. I had a tiny bit of the syrup left, and I did go ahead and pour it on there. And when I mean a tiny bit, I don't even think it was a tablespoon. Also, one thing I did have yesterday that I had forgotten to record because it was at midnight, it was when the ball dropped, was a Slim Fast Fat Bomb, the caramel ones. I am not doing nuts, so I can't have my peanut ones, which I miss. So yeah, I'm just going to eat and measure every day and do exercise, and once that YMCA that I just passed opens on the 5th, I'm gonna at least get some water aerobic or something in, or a treadmill time, whatever my head and neck can handle, because I mean, if you're just giving your car tons of fuel, like literally, if you are pumping gas into your car and you're not using it, it's just gonna spill over everywhere. And yes, we use some of our energy just sitting around. There's a big portion we use every day. However, if we're eating it and we have it on our body, not much is going to move. So I'm not saying you have to exercise. I didn't exercise for 99% of my journey. I did occasionally. I did every time I went to Hawaii, that was for sure. And it's a good thing I did, or I would have been in trouble in Hawaii. But you just gotta think of it this way. I have an adrenal gland issue, so if I work out too much, it will stall me bad because it will release cortisol. So that's why I have not worked out during most of this. So I'm going to be doing light workouts, like water aerobics. It's great light workout. Walking on a treadmill, things like that, and slowly building up to more and more and more so my adrenal don't go crazy when I'm exercising. Because I want to burn more energy so I can burn off all the fat I'm eating and burn off the fat that's on my body. Because some people can eat tons and tons and tons of fat, tons of calories, and no exercise at all but sit in a chair, and their weight just melts off. And I was one of those people my first year. Oh my gosh, just melted right off like butter on a summer day. Not no more. Other people might be able to do it for life. Me, nope. That's my thing. There's no such thing as any of us being identical. We all have different backgrounds, all different histories, different blood types, different everything, illnesses, you name it, stress, sleep. Do not judge your progress against someone else because they do not have your body. So if you're great at doing it and other people aren't, it's not because they're failing. It's just because it's the body that God gave them and it's what they're working with. So that's what this reset is about. A few of y'all are going to be doing it as well. So just remember, if your weight goes way slower or way faster, it's your body. You're not doing anything right or wrong versus other people. It's just their bodies. I'm going to shut up, go inside, and get the wings, and I will show you when I get home what they look like. And I probably will record a tiny bit more today, maybe on the way home. We'll see. I totally just made a video that came out too complicated, so I'm erasing it and starting over. So this is how I'm going to do things. Today is the 1st. You saw what I ate for breakfast. You're about to see what I'm going to eat for dinner. I've had 2 collagen coffees. You won't see a lot of water because it gives me heartburn really badly. You're going to see my ketones and glucose of today because those are affected by the foods I am eating. You saw the start of my weight on this journey. So tomorrow morning, I will do all those testing again. You will see all the foods I eat for tomorrow. But in the video, you will also see my weigh-in from today's foods and activities. You will actually see probably the report of the activities that I did today, and you will see my carb management app saying the foods I ate as well. So yeah, in this video you're going to actually see the video of the foods, but tomorrow you're actually going to see it in the app, break down the carbs I've eaten, stuff like that. It might not say the type of food I ate, but it'll say like you ate so many carbs and blah blah blah. That's going to be in a little clip with the weigh-in all in the video. So that's how it's going to go each day. Same with the sleep part. Some people do it all. They wait and show you the food the next day. It's less complicated, but with my brain, I like to show you what I'm eating the day I'm eating it. Then I go to sleep, and the next day we discuss how many carbs I actually ate the day before, how much sleep I got, and what the scale says. That's how I'm going to do it. So, hopefully everyone can understand. Meaning, if you didn't watch the day before video, you can go back and look real fast, or just go with the numbers that I'm giving you. That's simple. It's easier for my brain. Maybe later in the future, I will think of a better way to do it, but right now, that's how we're doing it. And the reason I am having to wait to show you the activities and the sleep is because the activities still go on way after I publish today's video. This video will be completely put together by 9 o'clock at night and have to go up. But I'm still moving around. I'm still doing stuff at 9 o'clock at night. So it's still showing on my app. Also, my sleep has to get in there. So those 2 items will be with my weigh-in the next day. So, I'm going to shut up rambling because I think this is shaking right now. And it's starting to get dark. The camera's working amazing. It looks like it's not getting dark, but it actually is. Everyone's car lights are on and everything. But yeah, that's a good camera. So, heading home to my daughter and her boyfriend, and we are having weans, and mine are plain, and I'm going to show you in a few minutes. Okay, this is what the weans look like. There's 10 of them. Sometimes I can eat them all, sometimes I can't. I will let y'all know.